10 dupes that are better than the original. Let's get into it. What's up, you guys? My name is Abby, and on this channel, we talk about fragrances. Anything that has to do with smelling good, feeling good, that's what we talk about. And occasionally, we sprinkle a little lifestyle in there as well. If that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, go ahead and grab a seat, grab a drink, and let's get right into this video. Disclaimer, dupes are not 100%, okay? Because obviously, the original is 100%. But these are 10 dupe fragrances that smells a little better than the original. So let's get right into it. Thank you for all the love that you guys showed my last video. 30K views in just 1 week is insane. Thank you guys so much. It truly shows that you guys really love affordable dupe fragrances, and I get it. During this time, nobody has $100, $200 to drop on a fragrance. So I heard you guys, and I'm gonna offer more of those videos more often. So grab a seat, grab a drink, and let's get right into this video. All right, you guys, y'all already know I love a good dupe fragrance, and this first one smells literally better than the original. And the reason why I say that is because I smelled the original and I was on the fence about getting it. And for some reason, I just could not understand the hype that the original was getting. And then I heard people talking about the dupe, and I was like, all right, you know what? Let me go ahead and get the dupe. It's affordable. I'm gonna train myself to like it. Little did I know, the moment I smelled it, I instantly fell in love. And I was just like, oh, I ran to the store to smell it, and it didn't smell the same. And the reason why I feel like I loved the dupe better is because it was more amplified. Now, the original was soft, feminine, but the dupe was amplified and it lasts longer. Because you best believe I did a wear test. Without further ado, this is an amazing dupe, and it smells so good, literally better than the original. And it's Her Confession by Lattafa. You already know it was a Lattafa fragrance. This is inspired by Blanche Bat and Baby. I love Blanche Bat. It smells amazing. I get the hype now that I have the dupe. I get the hype. It's cute, but I just felt like it was too soft. It was too pretty. This is soft and pretty as well, but it also has that oomph that I really wanted from the original Blanche Bat. And the dupe gave it to me. Her Confessions is amazing, you guys. When I spray this on, it walks into a room before me. This smells so luxurious. It smells angelic. It's very pretty. It's extremely flirty. It's one of those fragrances that I just can't get enough of. You guys, if y'all were able to see, I'm sure you guys would have seen that I am almost halfway done through this fragrance. I took a specific light in the dark and I was able to see inside. That's how much I love this fragrance. It is such a great fragrance. And can we just talk about how long lasting it is? I did a wear test. We have a boutique here where there's beautiful niche fragrances. So I went in there and I took Blanche Bat and I did 5 sprays on my arm. I instantly walked out and went in the car. Before I drove off, I had this and I sprayed it. I only did this one 2 times because I really wanted to give Blanche Bat a shot. I did 5 times. I couldn't reapply it, so I just made sure I got 5 good sprays. You guys, just by putting them side by side, they do smell alike. But the thing is, this overpowered the one that was the original. If you were on the fence about Blanche Bat, or you liked it and you were saving up your coins, baby, put them coins away and get you Her Confessions. So good, so luxurious. It's so breathtaking. It is sexy. It's a subtle sexy. It creeps up on you. This is a fragrance that I would wear to date night, so literally on a first date. I think it's a little too sexy for a first date, but if it's a first date with a millionaire, I highly, highly recommend this. Or now this next one might ruffle some feathers, but I honestly do not get the hype of the original one. And it smells amazing, but this one's it. And I would have never spent that much money on the original one. I'm just saying, because the original is pricey and it's sold out and it's sought out. And when I finally smelled it, I was just like, this was so underwhelming. It smelled amazing, but the way it was hyped up, but this one, the dupe, top tier. And it is Rafa Cat. Now, if you guys know, this is inspired by the legendary YSL vanilla fragrance, Baby Cat. This is inspired by Baby Cat, but I feel like for that price tag, the scent does not match the price tag at all. I thought it was gonna be something super unique, super, different. I thought it was gonna be a vanilla fragrance that I've never smelled before. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's amazing. It doesn't smell like anything that I have, but it does take pieces of everything that I have to make what it is. Because you could only do so much with the vanilla. I love vanilla and I want to own every single vanilla that exists. But people were selling it for like 4, going on to 5. I was like, oh no. So when I heard there was a dupe, I got it. I smelled it. I said, oh yeah. Now, for some reason, it was available at my Neiman's. I went in and I did the same exact test. I sprayed it on and I rushed home because I didn't know that I was gonna see it there. And I sprayed Rafficat. Identical. I had to go back on my notes to remember which arm because it was just that close. Now, as far as longevity goes, I'm gonna give it to YSL. It has longevity, okay? We're not gonna do YSL like that. It definitely has longevity, but as far as the price tag, I just can't justify it. But they smell identical. This definitely smells better in my opinion because that price is better. If the price is better, you automatically smell better. Hey, I'm kidding, but no, for real. It smells literally identical, and I wanna say that this one is just a tad bit more potent as far as projection goes. Just a tad bit, like it's really unnoticeable. Like if you're that type of person that's not doing a test like how I was, it is extremely unnoticeable. But for me, I was able to tell the difference, especially from each side. Like I would tell Mark, how do I smell on this side and that side? And he was able to tell like this side is a little softer than that side. Rafficat is that girl. And if you don't have her in your collection, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I like the packaging. I really do. This is actually my second bottle because unfortunately, my first bottle broke. So yeah, I had to go and get me another one, but it was worth every single penny. My apartment smelled like Rafficat until I moved out. You hear me? Until I moved out. So this next one is one that I fell in love with. Now, I bought the original first, and literally after getting my fragrance 3 days later, I seen an ad on TikTok. And what did you think it was? Girl, it was a dupe of the same fragrance that I just spent $200+ on. Yeah, talk about livid. And I looked for dupes and I just did not find it. And then boom, out of nowhere, a dupe appeared. Turns out I just was not looking for the right dupe. Anyways, you guys, this fragrance came out, so I instantly bought the dupe and I did a comparison. And girl, yeah, don't buy the original, get the dupe. And it is Frisson White. Now, Frisson White is a dupe of vanilla powder. If you know anything about vanilla powder, you know that it is one of the most sexiest vanilla powdery fragrance I've smelled in a long time. Now, the hype around that one was amazing and it lived up to the hype. I was shocked. And when I tell you that fragrance lasts so long, the originals last so freaking long until I smelled the original. And I was like, damn, y'all really did that. Like, did you guys put 100% oil? Because I mean, obviously I did this wear test where I didn't wear it on my skin. I put it on 2 of Mark's shirts, regular shirts, like for him to, you know, lounge around in. And I hid them inside of one of our closets. And this was in the apartment. I was pregnant at the time, so I didn't want to spray it on my skin. Girl, guy, boy, kid, whoever's watching me right now. It was a blue and black shirt. And on the black shirt, I put vanilla powder. On the blue shirt, I put Frisson White. That entire room smelled like Frisson White or vanilla powder. They smell identical, but when I washed each one and I did it at the same time, the one with vanilla powder was super faint, and the one with Frisson White seemed like I didn't smell no softener. I literally smelled Frisson White. When I tell you this is way better than the original, if you already have it, do not go ahead and get this because it's redundant, it's overkill. I buy the dupes because of you guys. And even me, I'm slowing down because it's overkill. But if you don't care about the price, Frisson White is the way to go. Go ahead and get this. You guys know I am all for an affordable dupe, and I always do these tests. That's why it takes me so long to really bring out these videos, because I don't want to just smell a dupe and then just hand it to y'all. I want to make sure that it's actually better or at the same level as the original, especially if I have it in my collection. You know I'm doing a test. So yeah, y'all, that one is amazing. The next one is one of my favorite dupes. I lost the cap, so do not judge me. But you guys, when this fragrance came out, I was in love because they took away the intense version that I loved. And when this came out, it just brought me back to life. Let me just show y'all. It is Now Woman. Now, this one, Burberry Her Elixir. It lasts longer, it projects. The cap broke on me because I dropped it. That's when all my fragrances had dropped. Not all of them, but like after I finished recording, I got up and then all of them fell. And that's when my Rafa Cop broke too. But this is spot on. It is spot on. I sprayed both of them on my husband. He couldn't tell the difference. He was like, dang, Abby, you really good at finding the dupes. I'm like, sometimes it's not even me. It's the cherry bombs that sends them to me and tell me, girl, you need to smell this. And when I tell you, this is so freaking close, like you can't. Let me go ahead and spray it on my little napkin so I can remind myself because, oh, it's so good. And I love the fact that this is still affordable. I don't know if you guys know this, but designer fragrances are so expensive nowadays. It's insane. The 100 ml bottles used to be $135, $120, $125. I've never seen a 100 ml for $140 unless it's like a special edition. Child, now these fragrances are almost $200, if not after tax. Are you serious? Yeah, I love designer fragrances. I love niche fragrances. I love indie fragrances, and I also love celebrity and dupes. But it's getting ridiculous. And that's why I'm here for you guys. When I'm making these fragrance videos, I'm here for you guys. I'm really thinking about you guys. And I know that some of you guys still like designer, still like niche, still like all the other good stuff. But I know there's a lot of you guys that really can't afford it. So it really makes me so happy that there's brands that makes these dupes and they smell identical. And this is one that smells identical. I honestly stopped wearing my Her Elixir because of this one. This is perfect for a signature scent, okay? Everyday and signature is two different things. You can wear an everyday scent just to run around. Signature scent is the only fragrance that you wear, okay? Love this. It's such a creamy, flirty, pretty, playful scent. When you have this in your collection, trust me, men will drool. Men will drool. This is one that got me so many numbers that was not wanted, okay? I don't know what it is, but they just don't see the ring on my finger. I don't know how. People just don't see it when I wear this fragrance. It is such an amazing fragrance. It's super flirty and girly, but it's also sexy as well. Love it. You need it. Don't buy the original, buy this instead. Now this next one is one that I feel like is better than the original. And I'm not talking about as far as scent goes, because it smells it's not 100%, but it is 95%. But I like this one because it's more wearable, because the original has this green note that sometimes I'm not in the mood for. But when it comes to this one, I just always want to wear it because that green note is toned down a little bit in there. And I feel like it's like a greenness from that rose. Anyways, this is inspired by Delina by Perfume Dupes. And it is Swiss Arabian's Rose 01. And as you guys can see, this is literally my most worn. I wore this a lot when I was pregnant. A lot. Literally was my every single day scent. It is so wearable, you guys. It's insanely strong. It's actually stronger than the original Delina. And Delina is strong. But when you spray on Delina, you will smell it in the room. This is one, when I first got it, I sprayed it on. And I only sprayed one spray on my hand. It smells amazing. I said, there's no way you smell this fragrance in the kitchen. She said, yeah, I smell something very pretty. And I brung it to her. I said, there's no way you smell this. You probably smell something else. She said, no, this is exactly what I'm smelling. I said, whoa. She was like, what? I literally just sprayed it. I didn't get up or anything. She's like, damn, that's strong. I'm like, yeah. Love this one. So pretty. This is probably the one that's the most complimented. Not because it's the most liked, okay? It's because it's the most worn. If you're wearing it a lot and you smell damn good, people are gonna compliment you. This is one that I wore more last year than any of these fragrances, and some of these got dent. So you already know this literally smells amazing. The only reason why I stopped wearing it because it was sold out everywhere and I wasn't sure if it was gonna come back or not. Now that I see it back in stock, I'm like, okay, I could pull it out again. It is such a wearable scent. It is almost identical to Delina, except for that greenness that I get from Delina. I don't get that much of that greenness here. It's there, but it's not screechy like the one that's in Delina. It goes away after a few hours, but this one is not like that at all. And I see myself pulling for this as well. This is just the perfect signature scent. If you like rose and you just want everybody to remember you with your own scent, this is it, Rose 01 by Swiss Arabian. It is so good, and this is by far my favorite. It is so good. in my humble opinion, I like this one better than Delina. Now, when we're talking about Delina exclusive, I have not found a dupe that I like more than the original. This next one was a real hard one for me. This is my third bottle. I actually ordered this year for this upcoming fall and winter. And I need to show you guys when I empty a lot and I be ashamed. The reason why I'm so ashamed because I have this entire wall of perfume and I be stuck on these Middle Eastern fragrances, but I'm not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna start sharing it with you guys so y'all can really see that I wear them. But you guys, this right here is inspired by Oud Bouquet. Y'all know when Oud Bouquet by Lancome came out, it blew the market by surprise. It was one of the fragrances that was original. Nothing was like that fragrance. When it came out and it blew the market, just like Baccarat Rouge blew the market. Obviously, there was always oud fragrances, but there was never a oud and rose vanilla blend with some spicy notes like the way Lancome did it. I found this dupe a few years ago, and since that fragrance came out and it had sold out for a long time, they didn't make it. They were rebranding it. People started making dupes of it. And I've smelled some other dupes, but this is my favorite. And it is from Lattafa, Oud Mood. You guys, y'all have heard me talk about this. It is the most sexiest oud fragrance I have in my collection. And I have Oud Bouquet. And I love Oud Bouquet and a bouquet. But as far as this, it's so easy to wear this because it has this beautiful caramel note. Ooh, and praline. I'm not really gonna sit on this one too much because you guys already know. Unless you're new here, let me just tell you guys one thing about this. If you wear this in the fall and wintertime, be ready to be chased down. Be ready for people to be all up on your neck. Be ready for people to ask you what you're wearing every 5 seconds. Okay, I'm exaggerating. Maybe every few hours. Wherever you go, people are gonna ask you, what are you wearing? You know why? It's good. This next one is one that I literally passed off the original for and got this one instead. And I actually had this one first and then I decided to get the original. I seen a really good deal on the original and I went into Neiman's to spray it on just to make sure that I liked it enough to buy it. I didn't, obviously. I don't know if I'm gonna have it in my collection, but I still don't have it now. And it is Assam Gold. Girl, this is another one that I really don't have to talk about, but if you're new here, it's inspired by Ariana. This is the most prettiest orange blossom marshmallow fragrance I have in my collection. I have Love Don't Be Shy, and Ariana obviously is inspired by Love Don't Be Shy. You can't tell me it isn't because Love Don't Be Shy, when it came out, it was the original, okay? But this right here, it smells like Ariana, but I just don't really like the smell of Ariana. I love this one instead. This is a statement piece as well. It is so long lasting. It's the prettiest marshmallow note you'll ever smell. It's a little fruity, it's a little floral, but it's all around good. It's sweet, it's sexy, perfect for date night, perfect for girls' night out. It's just playful, it's just sexy, it's a grown woman, but also she can get down and dirty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This is another one, if you spray it on your clothes, forget about it. It's gonna take weeks to come out, no matter how many times you wash it. It is such a high quality fragrance for such a really great price. Y'all, that one is so good. It is so high quality and it doesn't smell screechy. It doesn't smell synthetic. It smells so good. Whoever's in Lattafa's lab needs a raise every single time they make a fragrance. I know that's probably gonna take away from profit, but still, they need a raise. But anyways, on to the next one. If you love Kayali, then you know I love Kayali too. And I literally have every single fragrance that she came out with, unless it's discontinued. And there are some that's discontinued that's not in my collection. This right here, Confection. It's inspired by Kayali's Vanilla Candy. I love this one better. I know I love Kayali, but I love this one better. I feel like this one is more sexier. It's more grown woman. Even though Kayali is for all ages, but the Kayali one I feel like is too screechy. Like it has that Kayali DNA, and the Kayali DNA has like that oud Middle Eastern vibe, which I love. But for some reason, this one is just more wearable for me. The Kayali one gives me a headache and this one doesn't, and they smell very similar, like 98%. I don't know what it is in the Kayali one that gives me a headache, but this one does not. Ooh, it is so good. It is so sweet. Like the Kayali one would have given me a headache right then and there. I always recommend it, but for me, I just don't really spray it that much because it really does give me a headache. But this one lasts longer, projects more. It's blended really nicely. I think they took their time with this one. And for some reason, I've done this a few times. I've worn the Kayali and I haven't gotten a compliment. I've worn this and I've gotten compliments. It could have been the day, it could have been the place that I've went. But it's so weird that I've worn this several times and I've gotten compliments out of it. And I've worn the Kayali one several times and I've never gotten a compliment. Besides my husband and my friends, they'll say that. But like complete strangers, none, which is very, very weird. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't smell good on my skin, but for some reason this blend smells amazing on me and I get compliments. This one is one that radiates with your skin. So if you're hot and you spray this on, oh baby, this is gonna take over the room. Love this one. And I actually really, really like the bottle. It is so cute. Probably my favorite bottle. This is from Paris Corner. I feel like mine has gotten its time to sit and to macerate, and it's really, really good. Highly, highly recommend you guys trying. This next one is amazing. Now, I don't have the original, but I've smelled the original, and for some reason, I don't like it, but I like this. And this is Yara Tous. It's inspired by Paco Rabanne fame. First of all, I don't like that bottle. I don't like this bottle either, I'm gonna be honest. But the perfume over there, I don't really like it. I don't know what it is about that fragrance. They smell exactly alike, but for some reason on my skin, this one smells way better than that. I don't know if it's the blend, because obviously when these dupe houses are making dupes, they don't know the blend. They know what's in it to make it smell like it, but they don't know the blend. Well, at least I don't think they do. So for example, when I say blend, I mean if there's coconut, mango, and strawberry, they don't know if the brand used 3% coconut, 20% mango, 30% strawberry. They try to bet their best to play around with it to get as close as possible. But for example, what if this has 5% mango and the original has 28% mango, but you guys still managed to make them smell very close? So for some reason, the original does not smell good on my skin at all. I sprayed it on and it actually smelled sour after a few hours, whereas this one I sprayed on my skin and it's perfect. I don't know what kind of magic was going on in that lab, but I like this one. And then it does last long. Paco Rabanne fragrances last long. I'm gonna give it to them. They last long, but this lasts longer. It smells better on my skin. So obviously, naturally, I will say that this one smells better because on my skin, it doesn't work. So this was the only one that I feel like is a little biased. I feel like you guys could go ahead and check that out on your own. But for me, it just didn't work on my skin. And I love this one. It's sexy, it's fruity, it's perfect for vacation. I've only worn it on one vacation though, but it is my go-to vacation flirty fragrance. If I'm going to Miami right now, it's summertime or a barbecue, I'm gonna be wearing this if I want to smell tropical and fruity, because it's definitely giving all those vibes. It's girly, it's pretty, it's playful, but it still gives off a little sexy, and I love that. Definitely check this one out, especially if you're looking for something that's tropical right now, or you're looking for a fragrance that you want to wear on a tropical island, because guess what? Summer may be ending here, but if you go on an island, it's still giving summer. So Yara Tous is amazing, and I like it better than the original, believe it or not. This next fragrance is inspired by the one, the only Xerjoff Italica. And I have to admit, I have Italica in my collection because the price was so good for a tester. I had to get it because, of course, I'm a collector at the end of the day, and the bottle was amazing. But baby, I found a dupe, and the dupe smells just like the original Italica, not the new reformulation. The new reformulation is good. It smells very close, but you won't know unless you've tried the original. And this smells exactly like the original. It's just so rich and sexy. And it is Vous Pastry or Pastry Vous. I'm not sure. I can never get that name right. If you know what the name is, the pronunciation, please comment down below. I mean, I'll try my best to read the comment correctly. But y'all, it's so freaking good. It smells like this Haitian, I want to say dessert slash porridge. Because when Haitians make porridge, it kind of tastes salty and sweet at the same time. Like, it's giving dessert. This smells like this banana porridge my mom used to make back in the day with the star anise and the cinnamon and the vanilla. And I'm not talking about vanilla extract from the United States. I'm talking about Haitian vanilla extract. It's so rich. This is the perfect fall fragrance. If you are trying to smell like it almost smells like a gingerbread cookie, this is what you want. It's amazing. And if you guys know anything about Italica, Italica is expensive. go ahead and get you this. If you've smelled Italica and you like it, get this. Get this. The only reason why I got it is because the price was so nice. It was $100. Yeah. But if it wasn't for that, I would have never gotten Italica. This is amazing. It is so seductive. It is so sexy. It is so good. Those were my top 10 dupes that smells better than the original. What are some dupes that you have in your collection that smells better than the original? Comment down below. Let's start a conversation because I'm always on the hunt for a new fragrance. Okay, if you guys really enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit it up with the like button so that way YouTube knows that we doing something good on here so we can get more cherry bombs. And if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't see the first video that I made, I will have it in the description box below and I'll have it at the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Until we see each other again, please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Buy cherry bombs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'll have everything linked for your convenience. All right, y'all. Bye.